heart of the English countryside, visiting one of the most recognizable places in the world, Highclere Castle, better known to millions of television viewers as Downton Abbey. Highclere has come to life once again with the release of the Downton Abbey movie. And I don't know about you, but I can't wait to experience this wonderful world on the big screen.
This was a very unusual job, and those of us who've been around a bit longer told the youngsters and said, don't think this is normal.
This is the biggest thing we've done, because this is one of the biggest things there's been.
Certainly by the end, all of us realised that we were in something that was unique and special and probably wouldn't happen again in our careers.
It's been such an amazing journey for us to be part of the show and to be part of something that has had this success around the world.
I feel really lucky with the film. I feel like it's just so exciting.
You have enough cliches to get you through the visit.
If not, I'll come to you.
Here we go.
I'm going to take you behind the scenes at Highclere Castle, where we'll see exactly what it takes to keep a massive estate like this ticking over.
No maid, no valet, no nanny even.
It's 1927. We're modern folk.
We're going to explore Highclere's links to royalty with Geordie Herbert and his wife, Fiona.
Your grandmother is the queen, correct?
No.
Oh, is that wrong?
I don't think I can claim that close relationship.
Oh, not that close, okay. But they can claim a super close relationship with the United States, as we'll be finding out later on. I'm thrilled because I'm getting to chat with some of the cast of my favorite show, up close and personal, as we look back at 10 years of Downton Abbey. And we'll be treating you to a sneak peek of the movie.
The King and Queen are coming to Downton.
What?
It's all to come as we return to Downton. Downton Abbey. Well, what can I say? Following the lives, loves, highs and lows of the aristocratic Crawley family and their staff below stairs has been part of our lives for nearly a decade. I absolutely love it. This fall, Downton comes to life on the big screen, and when I was asked, I literally jumped at the opportunity to see where it all happens for myself. And for an occasion this big, Derek's debut into aristocratic high society, I need to arrive in style.
Hi, great to see you. Welcome to Highclere.
Thank you so much. Hello, how are you?
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, Alfie.
Here's Alfie. He's very happy to meet you.
Oh, no, thank you so
Come on in.
More from the Lord and Lady later, and more from the cast of the series and the movie, who call this fabulous place a home from home. And what a cast it is, led above stairs by Hugh Bonneville as the debonair and charming Lord Grantham.
What I liked about him was the sense of a man who was conservative with a small c, liberal. I liked him. I liked his company.
No maid, no valet, no nanny even.
It's 1927. We're modern folk.
We never thought Irishman Alan Leach would become such an integral part of the British aristocracy. Now, we can't imagine Downton without him.
I went for a role for a guy called John Branson at the time. He was supposed to be from the north of England. He was never Irish until I walked into the room. I was really interested in the character because he seemed to be challenging the conventions of the fact that, you know, once you went into one line of service, that's exactly where you stayed. You never had a chance to elevate your position.
The downstairs team is led by the super efficient Mr. Carson, played by Jim Carter, who comes riding back into town like a sheriff.
It's very like Clint Eastwood walking into town, you know, to sort of sort everything out. I come in a big duster coat, mean and moody, with a hat pulled down low over my eyes, and I take charge. You come down Downton without Carson.
Carson is going to move back into the house for the royal visit.
What? In the kitchen is the high-strung Mrs. Patmore, who rules the roost, and fans love nothing more than to see her freaking out when confronted with modern technology.
It's a mixer. I don't blame her. She didn't know. I mean, she thinks that's it now. If they bring machines in, we're all out of a job.
And Michael Fox, who plays Andy, one of the newest additions to the cast, he's the first person to learn Downton's big news in the movie.
Blimey. When I read the script, I opened the first page and saw that I have the line that starts it. I was like, This is very cool.
What have you got there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Over the next hour, myself and some of the cast members are going to indulge ourselves with the cream of high society. And where better to do that than right here in the majestic Highclere Castle.
I still feel a buzz whenever we come round. There's a particular bit in the driveway as you come up here, where you glimpse the tower, and then it disappears from view. It's like it's taunting you, teasing you onwards.
And then suddenly you turn a corner and there it is, and it's extraordinary and it's dramatic.
I guess that's the idea of it. It's designed that you come round and there it is. And you thought, wow, this is my office. This is not a bad place to come to work.
Every morning you walk down the driveway and it's just like you have to pinch yourself a bit that you're working there, because it's stunning.
Obviously, when we finished the show, we all had our moments of kind of saying goodbye to that magnificent view and what a place to work. And it hit me again when we went back to do the movie. We turned that corner and I had exactly the same feeling of just absolute awe of this incredible building.
Highclere Castle, situated on 5,000 acres of beautiful English countryside. And who better to show us around this wonderful estate than the owners of Highclere Castle, the Earl and Countess of Carnarvon. Lord and Lady Carnarvon, also known as the Earl and Countess Geordie Herbert and his wife Fiona, have lived here together as husband and wife since 2001. But Lord Carnarvon's ancestors have been here since the late 1600s. Wow.
Just incredible, just the detail and the grandness of it all.
I don't think we could make a room like this today for all our mechanical ingenuity. I'm not sure we have the craftsmen. It's such a beautiful room.
What must it be like to live here? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out.
What is it like to live somewhere like this?
I can tell you, we never get bored of the views, the buildings, the landscape, the environment around us. We never take it for granted. And there's something interesting at every part of the year, in every season, the trees, the landscape change, the light change. Highclere is an extraordinary place that always has an interest.
And who can argue with that?
I just can't wait to see more of this place. And of course, to get some more sneak peeks at the upcoming Downton Abbey movie. But before that, coming up, we're going to revisit a time when there was no Downton Abbey. I know, it's hard to imagine, as the stars of the show reveal how it all came to be.